Hello everyone, good afternoon. Welcome to our Irrigation and Water Resources Engineering session. Today we are going to learn one of the most important and practical topics in modern irrigation engineering, that is drip and sprinkler irrigation. So this topic is very important not only for university exams but also for real life agricultural practices, water conservation and modern farming methods. So I request you all to listen carefully till the end because this connects engineering theory with real farming applications. So in this slide, let's recall what irrigation is all about before moving to the modern irrigation methods. Irrigation in general is the artificial application of water to agricultural land to help the crops grow properly. In earlier times, farmers mainly depended upon rainfall, flood irrigation and canal irrigation. But today, due to water scarcity, population growth and climate change, traditional irrigation methods are no longer sufficient. That's why we move towards modern irrigation systems. In this session, we are going to cover the following topics step by step. First, we will understand what modern irrigation systems are. Then we will study the concept of drip irrigation, sprinkler irrigation, components and working principles of those systems. Finally, we will summarize and check our understanding with a small quiz. So by the end of this lecture, you will have a clear conceptual understanding of drip and sprinkler irrigation systems. Moving to the topic, drip and sprinkler irrigation systems are modern pressurized irrigation systems. In drip irrigation, water is supplied drop by drop directly to the root zone of the plant. Whereas in sprinkler irrigation system, water is sprayed into the air under pressure and falls on the field like natural rainfall. These systems are very important because they save a large amount of water, reduce wastage due to evaporation and runoff, improve crop yield and reduce labor requirement. Hence, modern irrigation systems play a key role in sustainable agriculture and farming. So in today's topic, we are going to apply design thinking approach to understand irrigation problems in a better way. Design thinking is a systematic method used by engineers to understand real world problems, create cost-effective solutions and test and improve them continuously. This approach makes irrigation system more farmer friendly, efficient and sustainable. So the first stage of design thinking is empathize. In this stage, we will try to understand the user and their problems. Here the users are farmers, irrigation engineers and water planners. The problems faced by them are water shortage, uneven irrigation, crop stress, high water wastage. So the goal is to understand how to use limited water efficiently while ensuring good crop yield also. The next stage of design thinking is define. In define stage, the problem is clearly identified. The major problems in traditional irrigation systems are uneven distribution of water, evaporation and seepage losses, high labor requirement, low water use efficiency, limited groundwater resources. So the problem statement becomes how we can irrigate crops efficiently using minimum amount of water. Next stage is ideate stage. In ideate stage, we will generate possible solutions. So the effective irrigation solutions are use of drip irrigation for root zone watering, use sprinkler irrigation for uniform field coverage, select irrigation system based on crop type and soil condition. This stage focuses on innovation, but at the same time the solutions must be practical for farmers. The next stage of design thinking is prototype stage. In this stage, selected ideas are tested in real field condition. The steps include installation of drip and sprinkler irrigation systems, operating them under different conditions, measuring the water usage, observing crop response. This helps engineers understand how the system performs in actual farming situations. In the final stage of design thinking, the system performance is evaluated. The parameters such as water saving, crop growth, cost effectiveness, and ease of use are carefully analyzed, and feedback from farmers are collected. Based on the results, the best irrigation method is recommended. Drip irrigation is a method in which water is supplied slowly and directly to the root zone of the plant. Whereas in sprinkler irrigation system, the water is sprayed into the air under pressure. The water falls on crops like natural rainfall, ensuring uniform distribution. The main components of drip irrigation system includes water source and pump, mainline and submain pipes, laterals, emitters and drippers, filters or pressure regulators. To summarize today's lecture, we have learned the following topics: drip irrigation and sprinkler irrigation systems. In a drip irrigation system, it supplies water directly to the root zone. In sprinkler irrigation, it distributes the water like rainfall. Both modern irrigation and traditional irrigation is essential for sustainable agriculture. So let's have a quick assessment. The question is, drip irrigation supplies water mainly to. Next, the sprinkler irrigation system works similar to. So 2 minutes is required for answering. Choose the best option from the above. First answer for first question is option C. Drip irrigation supplies water to the root zone, and sprinkler irrigation works similar to rainfall. The following references are useful for deeper understanding and exam preparation. Thank you for listening patiently. If this explanation was useful, like the video, share with your friends, subscribe for more civil engineering content. Thank you.